the soldier. I'd forgotten that this just sort of bumbled in.
Life forms detected. Waking from emergency sleep mode.
It apparently tosses and turns in its sleep.
Rebooting.
Oh, good. This water heater has maneuvering jets. Stepped on a Lego from another dimension. Go on without me. Yes. Thank you, Lethal. This water heater is a lunar lander.
Standalone operational support program, Virgil AT9. Reboot complete. It has been 34 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds. Commencing debrief.
Take a closer look. They aren't with the Karen Corps.
I detect a device on you. Connect it to me.
Lady, I just met you. Yes, it's true. There's a dock for the water heater. Plus, we also have a charging cord for it.
Line of communications with section authenticated.
Personal data acquired. Welcome aboard Karen's boat, Captain.
So...
Why don't I begin by introducing myself? I am Standalone Operational Support Program, Virgil AT9. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, a couple things here. Let's start with... we couldn't bring anything with us. So... either that was all a big lie, or... we just happened to find... now... this is knowledge from other games, but the device that she's holding was something that they call an iDroid. That is just a little personal electronic device, and I guess they had fun mashing up the terms iPhone and Android. We just found one of those, I don't know, in one of those ammo boxes that we picked up on our way running past all them zombies before. That's one. Two... I took it off because this game is, I guess, a little slightly more serious in tone than Fallout Shelter, which I feel like, you know, if there's a little bit of goofiness going on, that doesn't matter. But I'm very tempted to put on the chat-to-speech again, just so that everyone can pretend to be Virgil AT9 and submit things into chat that way. It's a benevolent Time Lord water heater. Okay, Lethal, I guess you're right.
Monsters, now talking machine.
Now talking machine. This guy had never seen a speak and spell before.
No need to be surprised. She was originally the Charon Corps support AI. They were scheduled to rendezvous there.
Internal database voice print match. It's been a long time, good luck.
It's been a while.
It sure has, Virgil. Sorry to spring this on you so soon, but I'd like to give you a new mission. You can find the details in the captain's file. Well, this was unexpected. The wormhole's closing as I speak. Probably have to brand a thanks for this. Virgil, you take over as the captain's mission support. I'm counting on you.
Have a hoot if that text-to-speech would let me RP roleplays this thing. Well, maybe once we get rolling for a while and we're just basically out there doing random missions, maybe I'll do that. Maybe not tonight. Maybe another night when we just start going around randomly collecting resources or something like that. Or maybe once we just start getting going to the game proper. There's plenty of time where there's no actual real good plot or story going on.
Good luck's gotta go dark. Hope we'll be alright.
Do not worry. I will assume the role of the captain's mission support.
We've downloaded mission information from the device you connected. Our support systems are already up and running.
Some night, you'll be the water heater you've always dreamed of. That's right.
According to this information, the Karen Corps has already ceased its activities.
The captain's mission is to recover the Corps' data and gather Kuban energy. The mission also includes exploring Dite and rescuing any survivors.
So,
Oh, is that correct?
two of you are talking to each other. What's the deal with that? There's some reason there are two of you?
Oh, how freaking sullen Reeve is. I mean, yes, obviously he's been through a lot. He's been transported to another dimension of hell, but he's just like, what's the deal with you guys? Why are you tied to each other? What's going on? Like, there's other concerns to be had right now, Reeve, than the fact that this stupid AI water heater is having conversations with itself. But I'm sure there's a good explanation.
That reason is unknown.
What?
Originally, when I was participating in the Karen Corps' operations, he didn't exist.
But then he came into my life, and I was forever changed.
What I deduce from this is he is a personality created out of necessity amid the unforeseen situation that forced me to enter emergency sleep mode.
So you're saying you had some variety of violent mental trauma, and now you have multiple personalities. Cool. That's right, Pionakis. One tells the truth. One of you always lies. We can only ask it one question, and apparently we, the player at home, are saving that question because we haven't said anything since.
And what might that unforeseen situation be?
Unknown. When it occurred, all data I acquired while supporting the Corps was lost.
Oh, well, that's handy.
And what exactly do you know?
I know this much is true. Shaman, if we open our mouths to speak, we breathe into the atmosphere and lose our soul. Yes, that's probably what it is. If we open our mouth, then we will breathe in this weird atmosphere and become infected with wanderer, spiky, glowy stuff.
Were AIs designed to offer special operations support? I imagine we'll be able to provide you and the captain with valuable information for your mission.
Were AIs designed to offer special operations support? I believe yes.
Alright, so why don't you start being useful?
Oh, sick burn, Reeve. That's right, the Wanderers are measles. By the way, folks, get inoculated if you're not, and if you got kids, get them inoculated. He did say "we're," right? It's like, we're AI. Like, I think that's just Virgil's accent.
I don't know the first thing about this place, or the monsters here. Tell us everything you know.
I just got done saying we don't know anything. Actually, I did. But do we know the same stuff? I don't know. Let's ask each other questions.
This world is located on the other end of a wormhole, or a distortion in space-time. For convenience, we call this world Dite.
Oh, that's real convenient. What? It's for convenience. Like what? I've got robo-amnesia.
We've learned in the course of our investigation that Dite's environment is very similar to that of Earth.
Except it's hell!
However, it is decisively different from Earth in factors such as the presence of wanderers and the dust.
Oh, believe me, we have dust here. I really need to vacuum some places, but it's another issue. Dust? What's dust, anyways? What do you guys got to say to me? What's going on here?
The dust is a mist-like substance made up of micro-sized particles of unknown composition. It covers the greater part of Dite.
The investigation involved looking at you two humans surviving atmosphere and gravity. There you go. I don't like sand. Metal dust. It's a mist-like substance, but it's not called a mist because it's the dust.
It is extremely toxic to humans, and without some form of countermeasure, a person cannot operate within it unimpeded.
Oh. Okay.
How do we get back to our world?
You don't. Ha ha. Take that.
There is a way, though this is not currently possible.
So there is not a way.
Why not?
Because I said so, and I'm the boss, Applesauce.
To return home, we need to activate a device called the Digger, which is capable of generating large wormholes. However, we lack the data to do this.
Yeah, that's right. The dust is 16-bit era video game water. If you touch it, you just all could totally die. Or it's Xbox 360, PS3 water, and you're John Marston.
The Karen Corps intended to use the Digger to return home, so it's highly likely that the data you will recover will describe how to activate it.
So the Karen Corps was going to use the Digger to return home. So, if we could use a Digger to return home, does that mean that that our world is buried inside Dite?
Looks like my only way out of here is to help you with this mission.
Yeah. You,
Let's
my
split
Digger.
up to look. Just need to find this core's data.
Yeah, no big deal.
If I may be so forward, the captain should probably be the one doing the searching.
Oh, that's so forward of you, Virgil 89. Oh my, off. Plot twist, our world is really the hell of Dite. That's right. You have to dig through Dite, and then the core of Dite is the universe as we know it. When wanderers die, they become humans. That's right. Oh, but only if they've lived terrible lives. So, like, they wandered around and didn't scream whenever they saw something.
Mr. Reeve, sir, I detect in you localized hyperthermia, most likely caused by severe inflammation. I do not recommend staying on your feet for too long.
Oh, great. So Reeves got bone spurs.
You can read me like a book, huh?
Yes, a book about localized hyperthermia, most likely caused by severe inflammation.
Well, I think we have a plan.
You're right, Shaman. If the Digger means that our Earth is underneath Dite, and we in Earth are in hell for Dite people, then yes, of course they would attack us because we are demons. Shaman totally has cracked the code. I am loving this game now. It's making sense to me.
Let's get started right away. It's going to be a long road, but remember, Captain, a journey of 1,000 miles wasn't built in a day.
Haha, a hilarious malapropism.
I think the expression is either a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or Rome wasn't built in a day, isn't it?
I don't have any information, remember, other Virgil 89? Let me kill the joke by explaining it, yes. The water heaters have aligned with Satan. It's deep lore. Let's keep
Is that so?
Is that so?
Sorry, Captain. Looks like the accident did a number on her bits and bytes.
So wait. Not only do you guys two different personalities of the same AI water heater, apparently the two of you, at least by your claim here, unless you're just using some variety of folksy AI, figure of speech here, but you guys apparently use different system resources, and you're suggesting that hers are damaged? I was stouting yeah, you're stouting this game didn't succeed. I know, right? Obtaining materials. When you approach a resource item, it can be picked up. Name of the item. Be displayed. Craft something. You got to use that Cuban energy. Obtain materials. Can be used for crafting all sorts of items. I, the MPD shard of her AI, feel like she's the crazy one. Your bits are dumb.
Before you begin your mission in earnest, let's go over some basics. Open your iDroid.
Well, first I gotta see what all this supply box stuff has happened here. Login bonus, spinning blades, clean water, rations, empty bottles, cardboard fences, Molotovs, and a mine. Basics start out with free stuff. Your mom, bro. You're my brother. That's your mom, too. Oh, yep. A new game mode has been added, Rescue Mission. Wait, Virgil is telling us this? No. You can start or join a rescue mission from the staging area, provided you have met this mode's requirement. Yeah, I don't think I have yet.
Unlike us, you humans need food and water to live.
Be sure to eat or drink when you become hungry or thirsty.
Like talking to a child. So we can view information on our status and equipment on the personal screen. During the game, hunger and thirst continually increase, represented by our levels. Our maximum life is proportional to our hunger. Our maximum stamina is proportional to our thirst. Keep an eye on it. On the personal screen, you can also check the total weight of your current equipment and items you're carrying. If you exceed the maximum weight you can carry, your mobility will decrease. You won't be able to sprint or run.
Speaking of which, let's find you something to eat. Open your iDroid's map screen.
Great, how do I do that? Oh, there's another tab.
The map displays terrain you yourself have visited. As
I'm gonna
we've
need
lost
some
the
potatoes.
data the core collected, you'll have to map unexplored terrain yourself.
In areas where we can support you, the map will also show your current position.
Great.
However, this does not apply outside of these areas. There, you'll have to study the lay of the land to figure out where you are.
The situation report informs you of the current situation. At the moment,
The situation report reports the situation.
Information is added to the report as the situation warrants, so be sure to check it on a regular basis.
I guess those are our goals.
Now, let's get back to finding food and water.
As the situation report
We've
suggests,
detected
we
a
don't
place
have
with
any.
usable resources. Begin by heading there. We've marked their predicted location on the map. Place a guide marker.
You do that by maneuvering around and doing this thing that I'm doing.
You've placed a guide marker.
Wow!
Just like this, you can set your destination to wherever you like.
Just like this. So are we done with tutorialing? Situation got another spray van 10. Yep. Oh! So this isn't a, this little box here that says Virgil 89, this isn't a pop-up window like on the game AI. There's actually just a floating sign in the game world. I thought this base camp was like really cruddy, but apparently they have these like razor-thin floating signs all over the place. That, it's actually pretty advanced. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're totally done with the tutorial now, right? Anyways, looks like we're supposed to go over this way.
You've arrived at the objective. Now
Oh,
hunt an animal to obtain food.
Alright. We're on the hunt, we're after you.
Food has more nutritional value when you cook it. You also risk getting sick if you eat food raw, so keep that in mind as well.
Just wave my spear threatening at that thing.
From the inventory screen. It probably goes without saying that by eating and drinking, you satiate your hunger and quench your thirst.
It probably goes without saying that, but then I said it. The inventory screen, you can check all consumables and materials you're currently carrying. Consumable items like food and drink can be used at the inventory screen. You gonna get fucked? That's right, lethal. Ram that ram. Items can be discarded at the inventory screen as well. You exceeded the maximum weight limit you can carry, for example. Note that once discarded, items can't be recovered. You don't just drop them. Come here, little bastard. Oh, the wild thornberries. Let's not sheepish about this. They fell into a wormhole. There you go. Pick up some materials. I gathered some water.
All right. You've secured food and drink for the time being.
All right, I guess.
Return to base camp for now.
I want to wreck some stuff first. Can I punch this drum to death? No. That's too bad. Now, if there's dirty water, I'm going to try and avoid drinking dirty water when I can.
Allow us to introduce another feature, the use of stamps. Placing a stamp on the map allows you to make a note of a place you visited.
You use stamps in the map screen. They allow you to note on the map things like locations and materials you discovered during an expedition. Cool.
This completes your first mission.
Yay!
When you return to base camp, we'll automatically send to the storehouse any resources you've obtained. Resources stored appear as a report. And don't worry, you can retrieve resources at any time by accessing the storehouse.
Yeah, piano keys. We're in heaven. We got sucked through a wormhole to another dimension, and in order to return to our world, we need to find a digger, which means that our world is in the center of this Earth. So our world is hell. Oh, when you end an expedition, return to base camp. Materials are automatically sent to the storehouse. Items stored are placed in a report.
I've detected a new memory board. Sync with me to update your iDroid's data.
Great, so I'm starving and dying of thirst because that took so long to do, I guess. But let's wander over here to see what's happening. To see what's going on in our cell.
We just went over some basics, but this was time well spent.
Sure it was, Virgil. Sure it was.
After all, this knowledge will be indispensable to surviving this environment. I hope you'll keep it in mind.
May the rest of the mission go this well.
The Mass has ended. Go in peace to love and serve the Lord.
Now then, on to recovering the data of the Karen Core.
The core set up observation posts around DTEC, accumulating research data on the memory boards there.
That's right. Serve the Lord, Satan.
We detected a memory board during your exploration earlier. Make your way to its location.
Our exploration of a place like 30 feet away where there was some water and a couple of sheep hanging out. I tried to pull the wool over our eyes. Looks like we have to survive in Metal Gear Survive. Learned recipe for normal fence. 11 different herbs and spices in that fence. Salvage missions, co-op missions, have been unlocked and can be joined. In addition, the preparation area for salvage missions, the staging area, can now be accessed. Not too long, still we lock horns with zombies. Salvage missions can now be joined. Hooray! Now able to create salvage missions, co-op missions, and invite other players to play them with me. Yay! Now the only question is whether or not I can coordinate times with JG to do that, and his internet connection is strong enough to do it. Yay! A new stage is now playable in salvage missions. Yay! By the way, folks, I guess if you want to hook up and do this...
Captain, during your exploration earlier, we detected a memory board left behind by the Karen Core. However, at the same time, we also detect a large number of wanderers in that area. It's highly likely that when you go to retrieve the board, you're going to have to fight for it.
Remember that memory board we told you about twice?
Taking on multiple enemies.
Maybe you should craft some units that specialize in kissing my ass. Orders are challenge quests with a time limit. Complete them to obtain a variety of rewards. There are 3 types, daily, weekly, and event. They can be undertaken by accessing Virgil 89. There is a limit to how many orders can be undertaken at once. When you have completed an order's objective, access Virgil once more and report its completion. Doing so completes the order, and you can then obtain the award. Jojo is very hungry and very thirsty. Maybe one of our orders will be drink or eat something. Gather springs. I don't know that we have any of those. Eliminate mortar. Craft a strength of Molotov. I don't know that I know how to do any of that. Eliminate any small creature. 3 small creatures. I'd have to use firearms. I can't do that. Okay. I think I'll be able to, open a container. Cool. So hungry and so thirsty. Oh my god.
Eating raw meat is dangerous. Doing so will make you sick, so be sure to cook it properly.
Okay. Let's start up by roasting some gerbils. Gerbil milk stew. I'm a cook. Wait, no, I didn't want to move that to inventory. Well, I only have 1 roasted gerbil. Fine. Oh, I'll move those to my inventory too, because I think I'm going to eat them. Can't really make any soup or stew because I don't have any. I guess I could have made some soup. Would have had to use some of my clean water though. Oh, I don't have a hanging pot. Well, forget it. Let's get out of here. Now then, let's go into our personal screen. Let's eat a roast gerbil. Oh boy. Everybody at home, try and not let your fantasies run wild here. And some clean water. Lethal's gonna be in his bunk. Glug. Alright, we still have some clean water and a wild berry. Let's quick go back and get to the map real quick. Weren't we just told about some kind of ding-dong new mission objective? Down here somewhere? Do I have to talk to you about this? Situation report. Memory board detected. Nope. I don't know why it's not appearing here, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go down this way. Because, oh, I'm supposed to craft a defense unit as part of Chapter 2? Right, I don't actually get to go leave on a mission yet. Duh. I gotta tell me stuff first. Okay.
When you craft a weapon, you can equip it off the bat, or send it to the storehouse. Also, when you access the storehouse, you can change equipment such as your weapons and units.
Cool. Crafted weapons and gadgets can immediately be set to their corresponding slots. Like, I'm losing water and food energy while I'm doing this. Guess we could use it for fencing. Haha. Crafted weapons and gadgets can immediately be set to their corresponding slots. If you don't set these to a slot, they're automatically sent to the storehouse. Accessing the storehouse allows you to do things such as retrieve stored items, change the slot something is set to.